All right, let's run through some games and hear your thoughts on it because you are a
prognosticator.
Yes.
Titans at Ravens. Ravens are favored by 5 points. That's in Baltimore.
Okay, so I've thought a little bit about this game.
Oh,
I like the Tennessee Titans here. I think they're trying to get back on track. I don't know about the spread. I would take the Titans. I don't expect them to cover, but it's possible.
What?
I don't know what that means.
What, dude?
Like you
If you expect them to win, they'll cover. AJ.
Yeah, if they win, they cover because they're starting at 5-0.
Yeah, my bad.
Hey, AJ, no, this is a good question because a lot of people do ask this question with the spread here. So when Baltimore's favored by 5 points, the sports books think that at the beginning of the game, the Tennessee Titans should start with 5 points and the Ravens have no points. Let's begin now. This is a fair contest, right? And that line will move throughout the week, varying on injuries, COVID reports, maybe smart gamblers hammering one side because they know inside information, so that'll move. That is what the spread is. Look at the beginning of the game. It's not 0-0. It is Tennessee 5, Baltimore 0. Now just go on with the game. And then same thing at the end of the game, obviously. Whatever the score is, just add 5 points to it. That's kind of how the spread works. So if you like the Titans in this game, you definitely like them with a 5-0 head start to start the entire game.
Yeah, I read it wrong. I for some reason thought the Titans were favorites in this game because of all that's going on in Baltimore and all.
So there it is.
No one really knows what's happening. So yeah, I definitely like the Titans to win. Obviously, yeah, if you want to bet on the Ravens on the money line or the spread, take them. But yeah, I think the Titans win.
Yeah.
Hey,
Let's go.
all right, I'm excited to hear, just more gambling terms that you know a lot about. I'll just keep throwing it out there. You're becoming this
Prognosticator.
I mean, a
Gambling
professional
prognosticator.
prognosticator here. Let's get to it.
Yeah.
Ravens.
Lombardi use that terminology.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Most Italians, by the way, not just Lombardi. What do you got?
Ravens 5-13. Their last 18 as a home favorite. AJ.
Oh, boom. That's a nuke. See, those are things that we like to use on Hammered Down to make our decisions. They're called trends and stats. But if it's not 100%, who cares? Packers at Colts. Colts are favored by 1.5 points against co-host of our show, Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. How do you see this one going?
It's going to be a good one, man. I really do. But I think Green Bay wins. I just think that the Colts D may give them trouble early. There'll be a point. Like a lot of times, the Packers could jump out to a hot start. You know, it's always fun when you see Aaron come out there. First drive goes like 5 for 5 he's got 80 yards and a touchdown to Devontae already, and they've ran the ball a few times. Like that could happen. But I think at some point the Colts defense is going to settle in. They're gonna hold up for a while. But I just don't think the Colts offense is good enough to keep up.
See, the thing about it is Phillip Rivers seems to do very well when he doesn't have to move much, okay? So if the Packers can get pressure on Phillip Rivers, this is a very different game, okay? This game revolves around the offensive line for the Indianapolis Colts on whether or not they can keep Phillip Rivers safe, because if they can keep him safe, he throws darts. And there's a lot of people say he's inaccurate or whatever. I don't think that's the case at all after watching. Now, will he miss a throw? Yes, he's not going to be perfect, but he can put the ball into places if he's there. I'm intrigued to watch Aaron and that Colts defense battle, though. Darius Leonard, the maniac, middle linebacker for the Indianapolis Colts, Pro Bowler, All-Pro, he said he felt slighted by Aaron Rodgers, saying that Fred Warner was the best inside linebacker in the game. Now, granted, Aaron's friends with Fred, trains with Fred, and probably thinks that Fred doesn't get enough recognition nationally, so that's potentially why he said that. But whatever the reason, if the maniac feels a little bit slighted through his career here at Indianapolis, when he has a chip on his shoulder, he plays the football really good. So, I mean, this is going to be a very interesting game. But anytime you get a chance to watch, old Aaron play the football, you have no idea what's going to happen.
I don't know what his over-under total yards is, but Nyheim Hines is what really worries me. Because,
Yes.
I mean, he's not like the same guy as Kamara, obviously, but he's similar in how they use him and how explosive he is, and I think he could have a very big day.
It's very interesting that Nyheim Hines probably earned himself a lot more reps, and I'm thankful for it. He's been a weapon for us for the last few years that nobody really knew about because the stable of running backs for the Colts was so deep for so long. But anytime 21 gets the ball, there's a chance that thing's going all the way to the house. And Phillip Rivers loves throwing it to his running back. What do you got, Diggs?
There is a nuke with the Packers. The last 12 times they didn't cover a game, the next game they covered.
Raji.
Wow.
Oh, my God.
Who are you rooting for in this game?
Yeah, well, there's a poll that Zito put out earlier. It said, who should I be rooting for this weekend? The team that overpaid me or the team that has my best friend playing quarterback. The Colts currently have a 51.7% poll vote winning percentage over the Packers at 48.3%, over 13,000 votes in there. The only thing I hope is that this doesn't end up 50-50. I'm just going to let the people decide who I'm cheering for this weekend. If it goes 50-50, it's going to be problematic because I don't want to have to make the decision because both of those things are so incredibly nice. I mean, Jim Irsay overpaid me a lot of money and just gave me a plane and paid, he did a lot of things. Aaron, though, has been so incredibly kind to us with his time and so this is a tough position for me to be in. I'm going to be 100% serious.
You got to fade the poll. What have we learned from this poll is that the opposite thing is typically the correct thing. And unfortunately here, it's Aaron Rodgers, your best friend.
Let's go to the next game. Falcons at Saints. Saints with Taysom Hill starting at quarterback. Alvin Kamara will be playing as of Field Yates' announcement here just a little bit ago. Saints are favored by 4.5 points at home against the Falcons. How do you see this one?
I like the Falcons here. That may surprise you a little bit, Pat, but I think the Falcons are going to win this game. I don't even want to do the spread. I just think Falcons straight up. They find a way to win the game. Now, Taysom, let's see what he has, man, in a full game. That's why I'm very curious. The Saints don't even know what they have in Taysom Hill. I think when he is under center the whole game, and as they said, Jameis doesn't even have there's no package for Jameis, which that could easily be a lie. They could throw Jameis in the first series just to mess with him.
Yeah, that's like Bruce Arians saying Rob Gronkowski's a blocking tight end, then the next week he had like 6-7 targets or something like that. And Bruce Arians then saying Antonio Brown needs less plays, and the next play there was entire play design strictly for Antonio Brown. Coaches, you never know what's smoke and what isn't smoke, but Shefty coming out and saying that Taysom Hill's a starter and being pretty solid behind it. I think that's their main focus this week. I'm excited to see how it turns out. You've picked 2 underdogs to win straight up so far. That's big payouts for people if they're listening to the AJ Hawk prognostication situation.
Not a ton of respect for Taysom Hill. The line has dropped to 3.5 since the announcement that Taysom Hill was going to be the starting quarterback.
Okay, and that's probably going to keep moving. Let's go to Patriots Texans. Texans are a +1.5 at home against the Patriots.
Patriots all day. I think the Patriots haven't figured it. Now, I don't think the Patriots are built to make a run and win the Super Bowl, but I think they are going to squeak out some victories, and I think this is one of them.
All right, Eagles, Browns. Browns are without Myles Garrett. Browns favored by 3 at the moment.
Yeah, Myles Garrett not being in, I think, hurts them a lot, but I think the Eagles are a mess still, and the Browns have the opportunity to get to 7 wins. Like, it's a big deal for them. They could be 7-3 in Cleveland. That's huge.
Steelers, Jaguars. Jaguars are getting 10.5 points to start that game against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Jake the Snake Luton is playing, I believe, against that defense.
So.
We'll see how.
Yeah, I mean, I got to go Steelers. I'm trying to find a way that I could pick the Jags, but I don't think I can.
Okay, so you think they're going to win by at least 11? Look at you talking gambling talk here. You're even giving decisions. And the last one here, let's go Chiefs and Raiders. Victory lap was the topic of conversation all week by Andy Reid and the boys. Derek Carr's had to answer questions about it. He's about fed up with it. John Gruden said as some smart aleck bus driver, Chiefs are favored by 7 at the moment, traveling to Las Vegas. How do you see this one going?
I like the Chiefs all day, especially. Andy Reid spoke about it. Andy Reid is upset. The guy doesn't seem to be upset at anything. He seems to be so happy just wearing Hawaiian shirts, probably Crocs, rolling around, just having fun. So I think the Chiefs put it on him.
Andy Reid 17-7 after a bye as well.
And now he has
against the spread, sorry.
Well, and how about a vendetta, too?
Yeah.
So do we have any Andy Reid vendetta games? I'm sure there isn't many.
Plus, this is basically for the division. They lost at them already. It's a revenge game as well.
All right, let's go last phone call here. Let's go to Jason in Valpo, Indiana. What's going on, Jason?
Not much. How you doing? Happy Feel Good Friday.
Hey, happy Big Sale Friday to you, pal. How's it going?
Yeah.
Good. With regards to Vito's poll for today, Vito's poll.
Oh, damn it.
Man, that would have been so much better if you just stuck with the veto thing.
With Aaron Rodgers and the Colts going at it, the Colts have 2 quarterbacks on the roster making between $40 and $50 million. Both of them are up this year. Packers drafted Aaron Rodgers' replacement. Why don't the Colts go after Aaron Rodgers? And Aaron Rodgers Tuesdays start coming live from Indianapolis.
Hey, Jason. Hey.
Whoa.
Hey, listen. Packers fans don't want to hear that, but it'd be awesome to have him in this city around here. Wouldn't it be, Ty?
Yeah, it'd be awesome. It's never going to happen, but it would be awesome.
Say that.
Why do you think that, dude?
He's not fucking coming to Indy.
What's your deal, dude?
You would. Why wouldn't he?
Because he's going to win a Lombardi this year and next year, and then they're going to say, you know what, we're going to have to extend this guy for 7-8 more years.
Oh, okay.
You wish.
You know who I think is coming to Indy? Gordon Hayward. Welcome back home, buddy.
Nice. Come on, Gordon.
Come on back home. Turn down the Celtics. Says, I want to go back home to Indiana. That's what I think. I have no idea, but I just think it's going to happen. AJ, any final things to say going into the weekend here to the Sirius XM Mad Dog Sports Radio listeners?
Great game last night. Glad I picked it right, and hopefully people won some money and it can follow the rest of my picks that I've been.
Hey, I like that, being a professional picker here. Little prognostication from our friend AJ Hawk over there in Columbus, Ohio. To everybody else that has listened or watched this week, we can't thank you enough. Hammer Don, a podcast about gambling that comes out of this studio. We'll start at 3:30 at youtube.com/The Pat McAfee Show. 20% off everything at store.patmcafeeshow.com because we want to say thanks. If you purchase something from there, you'll automatically be entered into potentially winning one of 3 PS5s that we're giving away.
Wow.
Chris Mad Dog Russo is next. He's a legend. Have a great weekend. We will see you on Monday.
Damn.
Hey, thank you. You have a great weekend too. AJ, now that we're not on Sirius anymore, you have anything you want to say to the YouTube people or anything special for the watchers or anything?
Come on, AJ.
Come on, AJ.
I did enjoy, while I was waiting, I enjoyed watching you as the old man swing that little baby hammer around, that baby sledgehammer off the deal. That was fun.
Oh, from the Lucas Oil Stadium thing with the yeah.
When you dressed up as the old man, which first off, I don't know how you fooled anybody. Maybe just because they were far away, you didn't fool me.
What are you talking about, dude?
Are you kidding me?
What do you mean I didn't fool you? I literally look like I'm 90 years old.
You see the walk?
What are you talking about?
After you watch your first real kick, I think anyone would recognize your kicking style.
That's interesting because a lot of fans have come up to me and said, they were like, I knew it was you as soon as the first kick happened thing. I was like, man, y'all motherfuckers know my swing? That's very nice. I don't even know if I could do that. I appreciate you guys paying attention that much. By the way, I missed more than 2 of those because I couldn't see anything with the mask.
Yeah.
Yeah, so when I look down, because the mask is on your skin, it's like one of those really nice masks that conforms to your skin or whatever. But when I look down, the thing just covered my eyes. So, and then it would go back up, you know what I mean? So when I looked down to kick, it was a little problematic. And I did not practice at all and could have never guessed that was going to happen until I was out there in front of everybody doing it. So I had to kind of look at it, and then it was like, all right, let's imagine the ball is there and kind of go at that thing blindfolded. So we're really 70,000, but that could have went a lot of different ways very quickly. And I'm thankful to get out of there and it being a little bit of a success story, to be honest with you.
I mean, I thought it was very impressive. But anybody that knows, like, did you go trick-or-treating as a kid? Like, if you tried to get a costume that had a mask, you usually took that off by house 3 because you couldn't see and it was too hot. So you're out there draining 40-yarders with a mask.
There was, I think it was Corey Bojorquez, the punter for the Bills.
Yeah.
It was either the punter for the Bills. Yeah, it was the Bills, right?
Yeah.
The punter for the Bills. He knew it was me. So like while I'm standing there, he was like, "Come on, Pat!" Like you actually hear him say, and I like miss one, I miss another one. I hear him. I'm like, "It's getting ugly over here. It's getting ugly over here." That was a good time. I can't do those anymore because nobody's allowed into a public place anymore.
Oh,
No, there's
man.
fans this weekend.
Yeah, but
Can't go on the field.
can't be on the field.
Can't be on the field.
Hey, not for long, probably. Yeah.
You know, the Big Ten now is not allowing parents at the games. Like, they used to let the parents there, and now parents can't even show up.
Keep them out.
It's about time.
Listen, it's about time we make those parents fucking watch from home like everybody else.
Yep.
So what? What? You drove those kids to practice their entire life since they were kids? So, dude. So what? They're living a dream that you probably had for a long time too. So
Who cares?
So, fucking go home, dude.
Watch it on ABC.
Okay. Hey, maybe even watch it on the Stadium Network. Home of AJ Hawk.
Good idea.
Get your ass out of the fucking stadium. Okay, we don't need you.
Fubo TV.
It's not about you, all right? What are you all, LeVar Ball? Okay, get out of the fucking way. It's not about you anymore. It's wild, dude. Like they're up. They're up.
So far away.
Don't you think, though, Pat? Don't you? Okay. Yeah, whatever. Nothing makes sense. That's why I don't even like.
No, we want everybody to survive. Though.
Yep. Health is wealth.
Obviously, but you would think the Horseshoe seats 105 plus thousand people. Can we have 88 parents in there?
No.
No, dude.
AJ, come on.
What are you talking? Because if their parents get in there, what? Other parents are going to want
That's
in
right.
Well, and then
Maybe only the starters' parents.
The band,
Yeah,
the
there
band,
it
and
is.
the band and the dance squad parents aren't allowed to be there to watch theirs.
Well, I don't even think the band's allowed in the building. Yeah, they're singing from the outside in. I
Keep
think.
them out.
Yeah, I think they're.
Cut that.
What you just said?
Yeah.
Dump it.
Dump it.
Dump it.
Foxy, dump it.
Dumped.
Thank you.
Hey, that's the show. We got to get out of here. We're going to keep track of your picks, by the way.
Oh, yeah. I got him.
He hit on Monday night too with the Vikings as well.
Oh, he's 2 for 2 this week.
Getting hot.
AJ.
I did, pal. I did it.
This guy never ends.
I love it. Gumpy's the man.
I'm currently 2-1 on the week so far.
Here we go.
2-0 then, right? Am I 2-0? Yeah.
Well, no, this week just started yesterday because
count-
Monday was last week, dude. You went undefeated last week.
Yeah.
Not on my calendar. My calendar, Monday, Thursday, 2-0.
No, dude.
Well,
Weeks of the
we are a
season.
fucking NFL
Yeah.
fans.
NFL
We're a
calendar,
football
NFL
show,
week
so
calendar.
we go NFL week,
Starts
dude.
Thursday.
Yeah,
Thursday
Thursday
night.
is Monday.
Okay, I'm 1-0.
Yeah.
No, last week you were 1-0.
Yeah.
This week also 1-0. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I'm sorry. That was me being negative there. You are 1-0.
You sure you don't want to take the points with the Titans, AJ?
Yeah, you sure you don't want that, dude? You want the points, or you want to say
probably should.
straight up?
No, you could. I should get the points too. But I'm saying if
No,
somebody
no,
else-
no. Those are two
AJ.
different bets, AJ. Those are two different bets, AJ.
Okay, no. If I was placing a bet, I would pick the Titans straight up to win this game.
Plus
Okay.
200. That's a plus
Okay.
200 bet from AJ.
Those are very good odds there, AJ. Like, very good
I'm
odds.
taking them.
I mean, that would be if I was a gambler. Like, I think the only things that would excite me would be things that I had pretty good odds on. I
Yeah.
wouldn't care about anything that's 50-50.
Yeah, but then once you do it enough, you're like, all right, enough of the good odds.
losing.
I'd like
I'm not
to-
making
I'd
any
like to
money.
lose. I like the reason why those odds are so good is because it's potentially a
don't
little
ever
bit tasty. Yeah.
Unless it was a super boost.
Yeah, super
Naturally.
boost. Oh, my super boost is up. Do we have that photo? I got a super boost this weekend. Best odds on any gambling platform for this bet. Now, granted, we have been on quite a schneid this
good.
week. I got a 7-point teaser. I got the Bengals at plus 8.5 against the Washington football team. I got the Steelers at minus 3.5, so 3.5-point favorites instead of 10.5-point favorites whenever this was created against the Jacksonville Jaguars. That feels pretty good, right?
Yeah, it does.
And the Chiefs minus 1.5 against the Raiders. Now, I will say, 2 out of the last 3 Super Boosts that have lost have been because of the Steelers and the Chiefs. So, I mean,
Steelers-
feels like I'm going back to the well here, and this could potentially be problematic. But I want to let you know we're getting back hot, and this one's hit.
It is a win.
Plus, it was originally plus 130, I think, or plus 120.
Yeah.
Now it's plus 180 odds. So you bet 100, you get $180 back on that. So let's go ahead and have a good time with it. You can only bet 50 though, by the way. So you do get 90 back. So $50 max because the odds are so boosted over there.
Yeah, the only one that scares me is the Steelers because we've talked about this week and the Steelers players this week. Sometimes they just lay an egg on the road against bad teams.
Spokane's not going to let them do it.
No.